Sports. You'll see Team World and USA. It'll be Team World off the tip. And now the opening lineup for Team World. Markkanen is out there with Doncic. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Bogdanović. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Here's Simmons. After the made shot from John Collins. Pass to Markkanen. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
So it's USA now after the made shot from Lauri Markkanen. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. And I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Here's Tatum following the bucket by Team World. Fox looking it over. Second chance effort, and the layup good by Collins.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Bogdanović. No good. Shot missing.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional careers.
Doncic against Tatum. Outside Collins. Kicks it to Mitchell. Over Bogdanović. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Collins. You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Already a skilled interior player. At times when Kuzma is close to the basket, you have no choice but to foul him.
This is his first trip to the line tonight, and that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And I'm not sure if anyone will make some history here tonight, but the Rising Stars Challenge has seen its share of miraculous performances in the past. I'll always remember David Lee going a perfect 14 of 14 from the floor in that 2007 game. Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Now USA with it. Fox finds Collins. Over Ayton. And that one hits back iron.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Well, you talked about David Lee's perfect shooting performance back in 2007. Greg, how about Kyrie Irving bearing all those threes? I think he had, 8 in 2012. Both those guys earned the MVP awards in those games.
And no doubt remarkable nights that were put on display by those guys. Still, if you want to talk about pure explosiveness, though, I think no one has been able to top Kevin Durant's 42-point effort back in 2009 in this contest.
Phenomenal performance. Yeah. Catching up on the changes for USA. Jaren Jackson comes in for John Collins. Young is subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Okogie's checked in for Team World. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Markkanen's got 5 now.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
And, this game has had a lot of different looks to it over the years. I mean, it began as the Rookie Challenge back in '94, and since then we've seen the format change a number of times.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Team World. He said, now this event, it's really about the future of this league. It's a chance for young players to measure their development against their peers. It sure sounds like he enjoys instructing these guys, giving them some of his knowledge. That's the teaching part of coaching. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Well, Greg, you mentioned the various format changes to this game, but the one thing that never changes, as we've talked about, is the entertainment value. It's always the greatest young players in the NBA putting on a whale of a performance.
Absolutely. Whether it's Team World versus Team USA, the draft format, rookies versus sophomores, or whatever.
Right.
Never fails to give the fans their money's worth.
Catching up on the changes for USA. Jared Allen's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Knox in for Jason Tatum. Team World also making some changes. OG Anunoby comes in for Markkanen. And it's Jetty Osman in for Doncic.
And for as much offense as the All-Star Game features, I mean, the Rising Stars Challenge typically gives us even more scoring. I mean, this is an action-packed event year in and year out.
You talked about, Greg, the high scoring in this game over the years, and there have been some incredible totals, often up in the 140s and higher. It was only a few years ago that the winning team, scored 163 points.
That's right. Yeah, I will never forget that. And it's part of what makes this game so fun. I mean, we don't come to the All-Star Week looking for great defense. We want to see these young fellas get out and run.
USA trails by 4. Now Young. Pass to Jackson. Fires from 14. Another shot. Here's Allen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Allen showing you his craftiness, adept at using his shot fake to get the defenders off the ground.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And now USA on the break. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded closely. Okogie inside the three-point line. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. There's Allen. That's good on the assist from Young.
Well, you got to do much more than that to slow Allen. I mean, this guy is long and athletic, capable of converting through contact.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Okogie, the pass to Osman. Shot clock at 6. Team World needs to get off a shot. Releases from 15. It's hauled in by USA.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And out of bounds as Team World gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
5 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that shot was up and